What's up, vinyl community? Cliff the Vinyl Cheapskate here. Time to do another video. Today, I'm celebrating 100 subscribers. I got 100 subscribers a couple weeks ago, and I've been putting off doing a video for it for a couple weeks. This video, I'm gonna do a contest. So I'm gonna do a contest called the Show Me Your Inner Cheapskate contest. What I want you to do is I've got 5 questions. I want you to answer the questions. Would like you to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. That would be nice. I'd like to keep it to my subscribers to show them I appreciate them subscribing. So subscribe to the channel if you put in an entry. I'll ship outside the country too, I suppose, but it might take me a little longer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'd just like you to answer the questions. They're all going to be involved with scores and getting cheap records, so keep that in mind. I'd like to hear some stories behind it if possible, but yeah, just want to show my appreciation, and I'm gonna give a little stack of records to whoever wins. I'm gonna do the drawing on March 10th, I think. Give about a month, so give about a month for people to put in entries and stuff. So check this out. Put in an entry. Let me know in the comments below if you do put in an entry so that I can make sure to check out your video and put your name in the drawing. Because if I don't know the video's there, I won't see it. Especially if I'm not subscribed to you and you put in an entry. But yeah, so yeah, just let me know you got an entry in comments below. So that's it. That's the rules. Next, I'll show you what you're going to win. So, it's just a little stack of records. Some stuff I had doubles of. This is what we're listening to, by the way. Minneapolis Uranium Club. Good stuff. Kind of like weirdo punk stuff. Pretty cool, though. Mid-2000s. But here's what you're going to win. You'll win a couple 7 inches. So, here you go. Got a couple 7 inches, some Japanese hardcore, some Portland hardcore, and some Canadian punk stuff. All good records. If you don't have these, they're good stuff. And you'll get this Moro pacifier, one of my favorites from 2020, I think it came out. But yeah, sick. Colombian hardcore punk. This is excellent. So, if you don't have a copy of this, you could win one from me. So, now the questions, like I said, we're going to do questions about cheap records and good finds. And I'm just going to show you my picks just as a you know, an example, you know. So first off, show me a record or a couple records. You can show more than one record, but at least one record for each question. Show me a record that you paid $1 for. Could be a dollar bin, could be at a yard sale, could be at a thrift store or whatever. But something that you got that's good, you scored for $1. I got these 2 ZZ Top records from like a punk rock flea market type thing, and they were $1 each. I went to the punk rock flea market deal, or punk rock yard sale flea market. I forget what it was called, but they held it at like some punk venue. And I went and I found these. They were sitting on a table. I was like, how much? I said $1 each. Jumped. Great stuff. You can't beat ZZ Top for $1. 2, show me a cheap heat. So something that's pretty much always cheap, but really good. So I pulled a couple just for an example. I pulled this Controvers LP. It's they're a Swedish hardcore band. Just plays pretty much straightforward Swedish hardcore. A little melodic, a little melody in there. They got really good samples on this record in particular. But put out in the early 2000s on Putrid Filth Conspiracy. But this is a good record, and I never see it for more than like $5-6. Another one that's cheap heat. This Jethro Tull Benefit. This is a great rock and roll record, and you can get this all day for only a couple bucks. Always. I see it all the time. I guess they pressed up so many of these that it's just everywhere. But this is a great record, and it's always cheap. Show me a good all-around great score that you got. Like I said, it could be one record. You can tell me about a great score where you got a bunch of records. Mine is I found a jet. I got no, that's a different one. Mine is I got a Facebook Marketplace score a couple years ago, and the guy was selling about almost 30 records for 15 bucks. It wasn't quite 30 records, but it was close. And it had a lot of killer rock and roll stuff that was a little beat up, but still pretty good. And I did the math, and it turned out to be about 65 cents a piece for each record. And I got this Stray Suicide record. This Taste on the Boards record. Blue Oyster Cult. Tyranny and Mutations. Budget Squawk. With a trashed cover, but still pretty good. This skips a little. It's on Cat. It's a Cat pressing. And last but not least, I got the this didn't have a cover, but it was in that lot. The first Dust record. So yeah, I feel like that was probably one of my best scores. For 65 cents a piece, the records weren't in perfect condition at all. But they all played through. I didn't have any that skipped, and it was just awesome stuff. Now I want to see one that you think was a budget bin score. So not really a dollar bin. You probably spent a couple bucks on it, but you paid less than what you would have if it wasn't in the budget bin. One of mine's this Saxon Denim and Leather. I found it in a dollar bin. Pretty sick. And another one that I found in a budget bin, this was a half-price bin, was this Blues Magoo's Psychedelic Lollipop. And this one, the cover is pretty beat up, but the record plays fine and looks fine. But yeah, it was in the half-price bin. So this $5 price tag, I paid $2.50 for it. So another good find. And last but not least, a good thrift store haul. So something good that you got at the thrift store. Doesn't have to be great, just something you picked up at a thrift store once. This is probably my best thrift store haul ever that I got. I got a bunch of jazz records from the thrift store that I was lucky enough that when, I guess, they had just pulled them out from the back and the guy just dropped them right on top. And I saw that, and I was like, all right, I'm going to see what's in that pile because it's brand new. Nobody's picked through it yet. And I found these couple Coltrane records. I found Ascension by John Coltrane and Kulu Se Mama by Coltrane, which are both great. And this is an Impulse pressing and an old MCA Records pressing. Found a bunch of Charles Mingus records. I was very excited about that. There was some other stuff in here too. This wasn't all. There's a couple of other records. This is a double LP Charles Mingus collection type deal. And this one's Sinner Lady, Black Satan Sinner Lady. This is one of my favorite Mingus records. Although this one has a really nasty scratch on it that makes a lot of rotating pop like half the way through half the record. Plays all the way through, but there's a click that goes through the entire record. But still, really cool to get those at a thrift store. And the last one, this was also at the same haul. I forgot to pick it up. Donald Byrd, New Perspective. And this has Hank Mobley and Herbie Hancock on it as well. So excellent record. Cool stuff. But yeah, that's it. Join the contest. Questions, I'll write the questions underneath. But dollar score, cheap heat, all around good score, bargain bin find, thrift store haul. Show me one of each. And if you've never found anything good at a thrift store, just show me another budget title. That's fine. Just mix and match. Show me cheap stuff, cheap heat, stuff I can still get for cheap is good too. But yeah, that's it, man. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody that comments in the comments down below. Feel like I made some connections through here, and I enjoy watching everybody's videos. But yeah, cheers, guys. Have a good one.